top story. After making drastic cuts last month following 2 failed levies, Lake local school officials are hoping that voters will finally show their support for schools when another levy goes on the ballot in August. Now, the school board and superintendent say that even if the new 6.5 mil levy that they all agreed to tonight is going to be put on the August ballot, now if it passes at the end of the summer, the district's still going to have a deficit of nearly $500,000 by January. In other words, they need this money. They say that funding cuts from both the state and federal level, along with the losses that they would have made if the 2 earlier levies had passed, have put them in a tight spot.
So in an effort to make up the money that we lost and to offset that, they've decided to go for 2 mils higher, which will raise another $440,000.
Now, the operating levy, if passed, would run for 3 years. The last failed levy was 4.75 mil and would have been for 5 years. Now, officials say that they had to raise it in order to make up for what they've lost in funding, and they said they also decided to make the length shorter with a plan of reassessing the school district's financial situation at that time. Now, it's also important to note that the media outnumbered members of the public at tonight's meeting. Now, that was not the case a month ago when over 100 residents showed up, some to protest the cuts that school officials were making in order to make up for the lost revenue from the 2 failed levies.